Welcome to your daily 49ers update. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Here is what's happening. Kyle Shanahan gave an interesting update on Christian McCaffrey yesterday, and it wasn't exactly encouraging. Take a listen to the conference call.
Kyle, there was a report today that Christian has Achilles tendonitis in both legs. Is that correct? And is that a new development?
No, during the time he's had it in both. I think it started in one, you get it overcompensated, went to the other, but mainly one of them has just been bothering, but he's had it in both.
Kyle, have you had a chance to talk to Christian about the treatment and if he's feeling any better at all?
No, I haven't.
John Lynch himself mentioned the double Achilles tendonitis in a radio interview on Friday, so that wasn't exactly new. But does it seem weird to anybody else that Kyle Shanahan hasn't even checked in with Christian McCaffrey? This is your most important offensive weapon, and you have no idea how he's feeling after he flew to Germany for treatment? That seems a little bit strange. At this point, it just feels like anything we get from Christian McCaffrey this year is a bonus. You really can't count on him returning anytime soon. As for the rest of the injury report for the 49ers, the good news is that all these guys are day to day. Fred Warner, ankle. Jordan Elliott, knee. George Kittle, ribs. Chris Conley, oblique. Kyle Juszczyk, shoulder. And Jacob Cowing, shoulder. They all are not going to be out long term, but that is a pretty long list considering we are just going into week 5. More from the conference call now from Kyle Shanahan. He was very impressed with what he has gotten out of the rookie class so far this season.
We kind of noticed that with them right in OTAs, just as a group, as a whole, they seemed like a very mature group. We didn't have to teach too many of them how to, act like pros, as we say. They came in, they knew how to walk through, they worked very hard, the effort was always there. Those guys work hard in the classroom, they study very well, and you never know when their opportunity is going to come. But we've had some injuries and stuff, and those guys have been thrown into some stuff fast. I've been impressed with that whole group. They're wiser beyond their years and how they've acted.
7 rookies combined for 181 snaps on Sunday against the Patriots. That's a good sign for a 49ers team that desperately needs to restock the cupboard with good young talent. Hopefully, this is part of that transition this season. We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Tuesday. I keep telling you, the Minutia Minute by Matt Barrows is must-read stuff. He is back again this week, and it is must-read stuff. If you want to read it, click the link in the description of this episode. One thing to watch, Ricky Pearsall's future. Now that he has been on injured reserve for 4 games, the Niners can activate his practice window to see if they want to move him off of IR or keep him there for the remainder of the season. Kyle Shanahan said they're not quite sure what they're going to do just yet.
We'll see when he gets back to practice, and we'll judge by that. But, yeah, I really don't make any judgments till I see guys go through the practice week. So I get excited when guys come off IR, whenever they do, just to get them back into practice. And that's really the first time you see them do any football stuff, and you kind of make that decision as the week goes.
One thing they are sure of, the practice window for defensive tackle Khalil Davis will open this week. That is good news for the Niners because they are very thin on the inside of that defensive line. Khalil Davis was looking good, remember, and he got hurt in the first preseason game against the Titans. Kyle Shanahan said at the original time of that injury that he was going to be out until midseason. Hopefully he could round into form because, like I said, this team really needs him. One thing you may have missed, Tom Brady and the Fox crew will be on the call for Niners Cardinals this weekend. I am fascinated to hear what Tom Brady is going to say about Brock Purdy. You think the GOAT's still a little salty that Brady whooped him in his first career start back in 2022? Knowing Tom Brady? Probably. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network wherever you get your audio podcasts. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Click the bell so you get notified every time we're live, which is every single weekday and after every single 49ers game for you. Enjoy your Tuesday, everybody. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. We'll talk later today.